Welcome to Quality Branding Hub. The channel is for the quality control engineer, site engineer, and the civil engineer who are working in the construction field. In this channel, we are dealing with anything and everything which is required to get success in the construction. Today also, I'm going to discuss about a very important topics in the construction. We are going to discuss about tiles adhesive. What is the IS code for the tiles adhesive? What is the parameter to decide when you are selecting your tiles adhesive? Because nowadays it is widely used tile adhesive for fixing the tiles. But what is the parameter? What is the IS code? How to select? In today's video, I will discuss each and everything. So stay tuned until then to get the full information. And if you are new in my channel, kindly subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that whenever I upload a new video, you will get immediate notification. What is the IS code for the tiles adhesive? That is IS 15477-2009. What is this? Tiles adhesives for use with ceramic, mosaic and stone tile. That is the specification and it is the first revision. So whenever you are selecting tiles for your projects, go for this 15477. IS 15477, it has given some definitions in the clause 3. First is the definition is fine thin bed mixing. What is fine thin bed mixing? A process of tile fixing into a bed or of an adhesive average of 2 mm in final bed thickness. So what will be the thickness for the tiles? That is 2 mm. And another is thin bed fixing. This is a process tile fixing into a bed of an adhesive average of 6 mm. So first is the fine one 2 mm, the second was the thin, that is the 6 mm, and the medium thick or bed fixing, that is a process of tile fixing into a bed of an adhesive not less than average 6 mm and not exceeding average 12 mm. So 6 to 12. So according to the tile thickness or tile bed thickness, it has categorized three things: the fine thin, thin bed and the medium thick bed. So less than 2 mm, 2 to 6 mm and 6 to 12 mm. So my condition, what will be if it is the maximum or more than 12 mm. So here is given the note that if level variation on the floor wall is more than an average of 12 mm in 3 mm length, excluding intentional slope for floors provided for flow of liquids or the drain point, surface preparation as required to bring the surface true to plumb level shall be taken up with the appropriate material. So code has given the provision that we can go up to 12 mm, and if it is more than 12 mm, then you need to make the surface through plumb and level before fixing the tiles with the tiles adhesive. So these are about the things. Now another thing is saying open time. Why you want to know? Because this is the criteria for the selection of the tiles. What is open time? Maximum time interval after application at which tiles can be embedded in the applied adhesive. That means when you are preparing the adhesive, then after preparation of adhesive, how much time it will be workable. So that is the open times. So it may be 20 mm, 20 minutes, it may be 30 minutes. So depending upon that, the tiles criteria or tiles adhesive or the tile types will be different. So adjust the time, maximum time interval after which tiles positions in the adhesive layer can be adjusted without significant loss of adhesive. So if you need any types of adjustment whenever we are fixing the tiles, the adjustment time also need to be mentioned in the tiles adhesive. Shelf life, all we know, that's type storage under stated condition during which an adhesive is expected to minimum its working process, maintain its working process. And now what is slip? Downward movement of a tile embedded in the combined adhesive layer on a vertical surface. So it's a slip resistance. Then deformability, capacity of hardened adhesive to be deformed by stress between the tile and the fixing surface without damage to the installed surface, that called the deformability. And the transfer deformation, deflection recorded in the center when a beam of hardened adhesive is subject to a 3-point loading. So why we are saying according to these criteria, there are 5 types of tiles adhesive as mentioned in the IS 15477. So what is the criteria? That is self life, self deformability, transfer deformation, exactly. So here tiles adhesive shall be classified into 5 types. So there are 5 types of adhesive. There is type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4, type 5. So first is type 1 adhesive. What is type 1 adhesive? That is that this adhesive is suitable mainly for tiles with apparent porosity greater than 3%. Now It is saying that the porosity of the water absorption capacity greater than 3%. Now, what is the tile specification based on the water absorption of the porosity that has given in the IS 15622. There are less than zero point 0.8, 0.8 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 10 and above 10. I have made a detailed video on that, how the tiles are classified according to the porosity or the water absorption. Please check, link is there on the description. You will get the full information about different types of tiles according to the water absorption categories as per 15622. So here is a type 1 adhesive. It's a product porosity greater than 3%. It is suitable for most of the clay and the ceramic tiles. So it is saying non-vitrified tiles. So if your applications on the vitrified tiles, we cannot use the type 1 adhesive. Here it is only suitable for the ceramic and clay tiles, and also there is a small size of dimension, that is size not more than 300 mm into 300 mm, and the majority of cement based backed more concrete, cement screed etc, and for interior dry area application only. So where we can use in the tiles adhesive, it is given clear indication in the code, that is first it is the porosity should be more than 3%, and the clay or the suitable for the ceramic tiles, and the small dimension not more than 300 and 300 mm, and cement based background, that is substrate should be cement plaster, cement concrete, and it is saying only dry area application. So note I have given in the note, see, type 1 adhesive generally contains varying small amounts of chemical polymers, hence the name general purpose adhesive suitable. These are about the type 1 adhesive. Now, what is type 2 adhesive? The adhesive is suitable for mainly tiles with an apparent porosity less than or equal to 3%. So, the first one is the more than 3%. Now, if my tiles categorized is less than 3% the moisture content, then what type of adhesive will be used? That is a type 2 adhesive. It is suitable for vitrified, fully vitrified tile, glass mosaic tiles, all stone, dense and large dimension more than 300 and 300 mm. So if my criteria is that my tiles is the porosity more than 3%, then go for the type 2 adhesive for the vitrified and fully vitrified tiles, mosaic tiles, stone tiles and large dimension. That means it is more than 300 by 300 mm, and also the stone slab. So we are also using the stone slab. For that also we can use type 2 adhesive. So type 1 adhesive is for the less than 3%, and type 2 adhesive is the equal or more than 3%. Again, according to the porosity criteria there is a difference, so I go for this video I will mention. So then it is coming type 3 adhesive. What is type 3 adhesive? The adhesive is suitable mainly for tiles and stone tiles on exterior wall substrate like plaster on concrete. It is suitable for tile like ceramic, clay tiles, basalt tiles, vitrified, glass mosaic tiles and porcelain tiles, and all natural stone tiles. So the type 3 tiles we can use for all, but the suitable for the tiles is stone or the exterior walls. That means the type 1 and type 2 adhesive where you are using that area we can also use type 3, but especially for the exterior surface. And then it is coming for the type 4 adhesive. Type 4 adhesive is the suitable for mainly stone tiles which are included in type 1, type 2 and type 3, but intended for installation of dry wall board substrate. So now here it is, all we are type 1, type 3 discussing about the concrete surface or the substrate is the cement plaster. Now here it is type 4 on the substrate where is dry wall board surface. It is suitable for all type of tiles and stone except metal tiles or engineered stone. So here is a given one condition that we cannot use it as a metal tiles or in the engineered stones to be installed on dry wall board substrate like gypsum boards, plywood woods, calcium silicate board and medium density fiber board. So these are become the type 4 adhesive. And what is the type 5 adhesive? This adhesive is suitable for all type of tiles including engineered stone. Now in the type 4 we have seen that it is not good for the engineered stone or the, here is not that saying that installation dry boards, engineered stone or the metal tiles, but What is saying type 5, it is suitable for all types including engineer stone, metal stone, everything which are intended for installation on glass or metallic substrate like gridiron, mild steel, stainless steel, aluminum. So here it is on the metal surface, we can also can use this type 5 adhesive. And what is the note saying? In the note it is saying the type 5 adhesive is generally a mixture of synthetic resin, mineral fiber fillers and organic adhesive, and which the hardening occurs by chemical reaction. They are available in one or more component forms in ensure these cover polyurethane, epoxy, adhesive, and like this. So here it is saying there is a mixing of synthetic resin, but in the type 1, type 2, type 3, what you say, there is all of the polymer. So there is a difference on the chemical also, how it is made up. So here it is available in polyurethane, epoxy, and an adhesive. So there is a different variation. So there is a type 1, type 2, type 3, type 5. There are 5 types. I already discussed these things, but what is the requirement? How we can say that this is a type 1 tile, this is a type 2 tiles, and this is a type 3 tiles, so on. So there is a requirement is tensile adhesive tense strength. So what is that? When tested in accordance with the method given in Annex A, the mean tensile adhesive strength of adhesive shall comply given table 2. Shear adhesive strength, that is also given in table 10. And open time, already discussed that open time when tested in not less than that the stated by the manufacturer. So court has given the guidelines that open time to be declared by the manufacturer, that their adhesive what is the maximum open time. Now we can go for the tile 1. In the tile 1, what is saying? The criteria first is tensile adhesion strength, dry condition and wet condition. Shear adhesion strength in dry condition, heat edging condition, and wet condition. So there are 3 criteria has to satisfy. So in the type 1, what will be the minimum? Here is saying minimum strength, that is in the Newton per millimeter square. Here it is condition only 0.5, but in type 2 1, type 3 1.5, type 4 1.5, type 5 2. And here in the wet condition, because type 1 we are not using in the wet area, we can remember when we are discussing about the type 1 condition, we are not using in the wet areas, and that is why in wet condition it is not given. But in type 2 1, type 3 1, type 4 1, and type 5 also we are not using in the wet area. Then shear adhesion strength, here it is 1 for type 1, 1.25 type 2, 1.5 type 3, 1.5 type 4, but for type 5 it's becomes 6. And then heat edging condition, that's type 2 1, type 1 1, and it's a 3, and wet condition 1 1 1. So these are the criteria. So whenever you are receiving tiles adhesive for your projects, check the tensile adhesion in dry and wet condition, shear adhesion in dry, heat, and wet condition. Then according to your report, then you can see whether it is a type 1 or type 2 or type 3, and according to your requirement you can choose the what kind of tiles you can use. And also you check the manufacturer certificate, because it is very much important to check the manufacturer certificate, and also the third party certificate whenever you are receiving tiles in your project. Now here is the adjustment time also given. Here deformity required for vertical application only. Now tiles we are not only using in the horizontal surface, also we are using in the vertical surface. So what is saying? Slip resistance, when tested in according to method given in the lecture, the slip shall not be more than 0.5 mm. Slip resistant adhesion shall be designated T. So it is maximum slip only 0.5 mm for the vertical application. And deformity when tested in Annex A, the deformity shall be within the range mentioned below or a particular class stated by the manufacturer. So either these or any manufacturer stated whatever their deformity criteria. What is deformity adhesive? Say point less than 2.5 mm to 5 mm, and highly deformative, that is greater than 5 mm. So transfer deformation. So these are about all the type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4, type 5 adhesive as per IS 15477. So I hope you find it useful, and if you find it useful, kindly subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon, so that whenever I upload a new video you'll get immediate notification. And without wasting time, I'm waiting for your valuable comments, so that from your valuable comment everybody will be benefited. And if you want to know anything more about quality control and construction, please let me know. I will come with more content like this. And thank you once again for watching me.